So there's 3. And then here's where the other light green comes in. This one here. All right. We need 2 light greens. Right here, and then we're going to pick up this end and make sure that we put a loop at the end here, because we do need that loop. So we should have, after doing all of that, we should have 22, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. We have 22 stitches. All right, so now we have a lot more balls of yarn on here this way. All right, so now we're going to go through, we're going to wrap our hook and go through 1, and then we're going to go through 2 and 2, and then I'm going to pick up the dark green and continue and go through 2 and 2 and 2, and there. All right, now I'm going to pick up this light green here, and I'm going to go through 2, 2, 2. I'm going to pull that, and then pick up the dark green again. And then the light green. And then the dark green. And you're just going to pull these shut as you go. All right, now we're going to finish this off with the light green. All right. So this is what we have, and then what we're going to do, so because we've got a bunch of loose stitches back here, is because these need tied off in the back. I'm going to tie these off. So I'm going to tie these 2 together. And I'm looking for the loose ends back here. And then these 2 need tied down. And so those stitches don't come out. All right. There we go. All right, so we have to figure out what our next row is now. So the next row is this row right here. Can you see? Here it is. So it's right here. So we got 1 green, and then we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dark green, 2 light green, 2 dark green, 2 light green, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dark green and 1 light green. All right, so this is how we're going to do it. So we need one light green. And then we're gonna drop that and bring up the, now I need 6 dark green. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I need 2 light green. Is that right? One, two, three, four, 5, 6. There's 1. Oh, we missed a stitch. Oh, it's very easy. You gotta be... Alright, so there's 1. I missed this stitch right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that looks better. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the light green, and I'm just going to pick those 2 up. And then pick up the dark green, and we need 2 dark green. Yes, 2 dark green. And all right, so this last row was supposed to be 3 dark green in here. Was it? Doesn't look right. Yeah, that was supposed to be 3 dark green in there. I thought I did that. There was 3 dark green in there. Alright. It is so easy to skip over these stitches. So I need 2 dark green here. There we go. I thought I did that right. Alright, now we're going to go to the light green because I need 2 dark green. And now I need 2 light green. There, 2 light green. Alright, now I'm going for 6 dark green. Drop that. And here is this stitch right here. So there's 1, come on, get in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's the 6th one right here. So there's 6 dark green, and now we'll go back to the light green, and we need to pick up 1 light green right here, and also pick up the end loop at the end right there. And we should have 22 stitches. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There. 22. Oh my goodness. All right. So now let's start working our way back to finish the row. Go through 1 and then go through 2, and then we're going to get back to our green, our dark green, and continue going through 2, 2. Just continue going through 2 all the way back till you get to the light green, and then you got to switch and then go through them 2, and now switch back to the dark green, and switch to the light green, and then the dark green, and then back to the light green again. And then all you have to do is just pull these a little bit, kind of pull them together. There we go. Just pull them up like that. And there we go. It's coming along. Looks nice. All right, so our next row is we're going to go through 1 dark or light green, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dark green, 1 light green, 2 dark green, 1 light green, and then 7 dark green and 1 light green. Like, making sure that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. Okay, so I was right. So first of all, we're going to go make one dark light green. Go through the second loop. There we go. All right. Now we're going to drop that, and we've got 7 of these to go through. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and now we're going to drop that and go to the light green, and we're going through 1 of them, 1 light green, drop that one, pick up your dark green, and go through 2 dark green. So we need 2 dark green. Drop that one, go back to the light green, go through 1 light green, drop that one, and now we need 7 dark greens next. Come on. All right. Don't forget we have to pick up this light green. To go through that stitch first. All right, so there's that one. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we have one light green, and then we have to pick up that last loop on the end. We don't want to forget that loop. Now we should have 22 stitches left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. So we have 22. Now we're going to go through one loop and then 2. And we're just going to go through 2 loops all the way across. While picking up our different colors to do that. So remember, this one here was a green one, light green. Now we can pick up the dark green and go through that, those 2, and then the light green, and then back to the dark green. And then the light green again. Okay. And then you just sit and pull these closed. There you go. Kind of pull those up. There you go. And there we go. All right. So our next row here, we need to do 2 light green, and then we're going to do a dark green all the way across into the last 2 light green. So this will be easier. All right, so we're going to pick up 2 light green. There's 1, 2. Okay, and now I'm going to pull that over there, and I'm going to pick up this dark green, and I'm just going to work this dark green all the way across. No, now it's time for the light green. So I need 2 in the light green, and then these last 2 this last loop right here at the end, and there you go. So we should have 22, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, yeah. That right? 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, that's right. All right, so we have that, and. Now we're going to work them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, one loop first, and then you're going to work off 2 after that. And then finish off with our light green, our last 3 loops with our light green. All right, and there you go. So there's that row. So the next row, we are going to put 3 light greens and then go all the way across, and we're going to end up with 3 light greens on the other side. So we've got I need one more. All right. Back to the dark green. And we're just going to work on all right, now we got to work 3 light greens. And then this last loop at the end. I'm going to grab that one too. And now we should have 22, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. Yep. So we've got 22. Now we're going to work that off with 1 loop first and then work 2 across. 2 loops. We're working off 2 loops across. And then back to our light green. There's that. All right. So now we're back to the next row where we're going to do 2 light greens on each side with the dark greens all in the middle. So instead of 3 light greens on each side, we're going to do 2. So we need to pick up 2 light greens. And then you have to watch because this one stitch wants to hide underneath the other. We've got to pick this one up. If you don't see, it likes to hide. There you go. It's really easy to miss those stitches because they like to hide into each other when you're changing colors. Alright, now we're going to pick up 2 or 3 dark green or light green, or 2. It should be 2, right? Did I do that right? It should be 2. That's right. I need a dark green over here. And now we need 2 light green. And then we're also going to pick up our last loop on the end. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 2. Yep, all right. Let's work these off. And there we go. There we go. So we just finished off this row right here, and now this row here, we need 1 light green, and then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dark green, and then 1 light green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 dark green, and then 1 light green, and then 6, 1, 2, yeah, 6, and then 1. So it's like 1, 6, 1, 4, 1, 6, 1. All right, so here we go. We're going to pick up 1 light green, bring the dark green, and we need 6 of these. There we go. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We need to come down here and pick up this light green that we haven't used for a while. I'm just going to drag it up and pick that up. All right, and leave that go. And then we need to find the other dark green here from the back, and we need 4 of these. All right, and now we need 1 light green, and I'm going to drag it up too from the back, from down here. And pull it out. There we go. And then I need 6 dark green, and I'm going to pull that one up out of here. there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 1 light green, and then we need to pull up that end loop. Alright, there we go. So we should have 22, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. Yes, we do have 22. Now let's work these off. Come on. Need to get the dark green. And now we need a light green. And then the dark green. One thing about doing this is you need lots of patience. If you don't have the patience, it can be hard at times. So you definitely need lots of patience to do this. There it is. All right. There it is. All right. So this is what we've gotten so far. It looks pretty good so far, right? All right. So now we are here. And so this time we're going to do 1 light green and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark green, 1 light green, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dark green in the middle, 1 light green, 5 dark green, 1 light green. So it's 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1. All right. So let's pull up our light green and drop that and get the dark green. And we need, so we need 5 of these.